Hello children, today's class is devoted for composition writing. Now when it comes to composition, especially in ICSC, there are 5 such types that you need to remember, that you need to follow in attempting in writing a proper one. There are 5 topics that mainly will come in the paper. First is the descriptive composition, the narrative composition, picture writing, argumentative topic based composition, or a story writing. Out of the 5 topics, you need to choose any one. Personally, if you ask me, I would suggest children that you go for either descriptive or narrative composition, because these are the 2 types where you have the chance, the opportunity to write your heart out. If it's a descriptive topic, you can describe it in your own way. If it is narrative, you can encounter any of your personal experiences in a vivid manner, and that's going to help you to score better when it comes to scoring part. Yes, you can also go for argumentative or debatable topics. If you are good at facts, you can always attempt that. But in case of attempting an argumentative topic, you have to have a clear notion, a clear idea of what the actual facts are. If you are not sure about it, please do not attempt that topic, for that will lead to loss of marks. But if you are confident, if you have a proper knowledge of the facts, you are always welcome to attempt the same. When it comes to a story writing, there are certain components to keep in mind. Firstly, if you are attempting a story, you have to make sure that there is an appropriate title. You have to begin the story with a title. Now the title should be a catchy one. It shouldn't be a very big one, rather it should be like 1-lettered or 2-lettered title. It's better if you give the punctuation marks like an exclamation, which is going to attract the attention of the onlookers. First is a catchy title. Next that you have to keep in mind while attempting a story is a proper plot. You need to have a clear overview of the plot. You have to know what you are trying to pen down. You should have a clear idea, a clear notion as to what you are going to write. So the plot should be very clear as to what you are going to pen down. The third main thing behind a successful story writing is the presence of characters. Remember children, it's very important to give the names of characters in a story. If there is no character, your story will have no sense of interest. You need to have characters. It's good, it's better, rather it would be best if you have ample characters with the different roles that they play. It's very important. Next is the dialogue part. You need to also keep in mind while writing a story that there should be proper dialogues. There should be a play of dialogues which is going to enhance the write-up. And last but not the least, a proper conclusion. A proper conclusion is the successful key behind a proper story write-up. If you are are attempting a picture study, I would personally say do not go for picture study. But if you are like willing to go for this picture writing, in that case, once again, you have to keep in mind that you will not just, write whatever is there in the story or whatever is there in the picture, because you have to develop an idea of your own after having seen the picture. It's not that you write the picture's motto, or you build up a story and you just write it down randomly. No, it's not going to help you. You have to read the picture, you have to understand what the picture demands, and later you have to, make up the different storylines or plot lines behind writing that same picture. So my suggestion, my advice to children is not to go for either story or for picture, because they are not at all scoring. When a child is sitting for the paper, be it a child or be it the parents, for them the main focus is to get good marks. And when it comes to getting good marks, as a teacher I would always suggest you to go for the descriptive or narrative composition, because that's going to give you a vent, that's going to give you a platform where you can enhance your ideas out and you can write what you have thought of and what you want to exactly pen down. So therefore children, last but not the least, please follow my advice. Please just think over it, and whenever you are sitting for your language papers, you just keep in mind that you go for either descriptive or narrative. And once again, if you are good at argumentative topics,